Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm Ninon, your host, and I have a lot of returning guests. But this particular guest, Sid Chase, and his wife, Julie, I first met Sid, I think it was probably 4 or 5 years ago, and you were on my other show. I had another show called Maxed Out Money Hour.
Yes.
And that's where we kind of first
Yeah,
met.
actually it was 6 years ago.
Was it 6 years ago?
6 years ago, yeah, because the first book that I wrote
was 6 years, that's right.
It's about 7 years old now. So that it was a year after that.
A year after that, I remember we came on and we were talking all about real estate because I'm still involved in real estate, NDD properties, and I've been doing real estate for quite a few years. I won't mention how many years because we don't want to age me at all. Because I'm 39 and holding, and don't you ever, any of you forget that.
That's right.
Hey Julie, how are you?
I'm very
Now
well,
this is the
thank
first time you coming on the show.
Yes.
So she says to me, what are we going to talk about? Well, your husband keeps you very, very busy.
Yes, he does.
And
yes,
but do you like it?
I love it.
Yes?
I love it. I love that I get to work with him every day.
Because not many, you don't get many husband and wives kind of working together and working.
Right, and it worked.
Yeah.
And it works.
Right.
Yeah.
And it worked. My husband and I had the same thing. I was with my husband 24 hours a day. He never even went to an office.
Right.
He went down the little hallway to the office. Same thing, right?
Well, we have our office
We have
building
our
now.
office building now.
We
Now
still
you
go
have
to the
your,
office
you still
together.
go, but you go to the office together and
That's
do
right.
everything together. And obviously it's working out very, very well.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, how far have you come within the 7 years or 6 years that I've known you? Because I remember then you were doing very, very well. We went through this hub of 2008, and we all got through that. And
Yes.
I think I met you just after that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's it been going, coming up the ladder?
It's been booming. The market is amazing. The economy is growing. We're in the Myrtle Beach area, South Carolina, and we're in other areas too. But that's our main hub. And we own a home building company that Julie is the home builder. I run the investment firm, and we've been doing it for about 20. We've been married 26 years. Been together a little over 27. So we've been doing it for 27 years. Real estate
27 years
investing.
you've been doing real estate investing.
Yep.
By the way, I forgot to tell you, they both flew in from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, to be on the show, and they did this last time as well, which was amazing. Where's the market going at the moment? Because I was listening at the moment, this morning I was listening to the stock market channel. I listen to that every morning, every day. How's it going?
It's good. Well, the stock market, we don't have a whole lot to do with that. But
they give you what's going on in real estate.
Yeah, well, within the stock market, what I watch is the companies that are affiliated with real estate. So all the building companies and everyone who supports the building companies. And so if you walk through Home Depot or Lowe's and look at any of those pretty much building products, I follow majority of those companies.
Oh, really? What a way to follow.
Yeah, and I also do, the reason I was able to call the bottom during the last crash we had is because I was actually following all the lumber companies. So I'd actually, in Myrtle Beach, I would actually
so if the lumber's going out the door, then you know they're building something.
Yeah, so I was actually driving all around South Carolina every couple of months, stopping at these lumber companies and saying, "Hey, where are you guys getting orders? Are you producing? Are you hiring more?" So
you're doing a lot of research. You do a lot of research.
I do a lot of research, not only on the market itself, but also on each investment that I do, and because I have my own fund, so people can invest with me. And so
you now have an investment group going on.
I do.
And you seem to have a lot of people been telling me, Sis been telling me, and Julie been telling me that this is doing very, very well, and people want to get more and more involved with you.
Yeah. So this is our third little group that we've put together. It's still open for people to come in. The first two did really well. This one, it's going into its third year of this one, and I'm not allowed to say what percentages have been, but let's just say that they're
making money. Let's put it this way: they're making more than 1 or 2% in the bank. Right.
Yeah.
And anywhere you can put your money, where you can make more than 1 or 2%, that's where you want to put it.
So I can answer that question by saying you might want to X that by 8.
Okay.
And that people should figure it out what our return is.
What the return is.
Yeah.
How do you like this new business? Did you both go over this together to find out, to see if this is where you wanted to go, to have other people investing other people's money?
Well, when it first started and the first person came to us to invest their money, we were horrified. No, we don't want your money. It's different when we play with our own money, and you know, if you lose your own money, okay, you're mad at yourself. But now you're talking about being responsible for somebody else's
money.
Yeah, he actually came to us with a check with $50,000 for a bank check.
And you turned it
and I told him
down.
no. I said no, I don't want your money. It took him about 3 or 4 weeks, and me talking to my lawyer and having him convince me that I need to take it before I actually did. Now this again was 20-some years ago.
Yes, but at the same time, you were being so honourable, both of you being very honourable, as of, you know, in case something happened that I didn't do the right thing and you lost your money, I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want to be involved in something that's going to happen to you. So what's made you turn your mind?
More confidence in myself, more confidence in her. We've built a great team around us now, so we probably have over 20 people that support our group. And our
kids work very closely
Our kids work with us.
You have 2 boys, right?
We have 5 boys total.
Wait a second. Oh, you got 2 boys. You got 5 boys?
5 boys, two together. And then we had custody of the other 2, and then I think I told you my first son passed away when he was 6.
Yes.
And then we just found out a few weeks ago, our 10th grandchild will be born in March.
Oh my goodness, they look too young for that. You look too young for all this. This is amazing.
It's exciting though. It keeps us going.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we got our new merchandising company started this year. So right now they can go to sidchase.com and see all of our merchandise. Well, it all isn't on there yet. It's slowly working on there. Our hats are on there. Our coffee cups. Our books are. My books are on there. This is my new one.
Yeah, this is the new book, which is absolutely amazing. Well, this is the book I met you by.
Yes.
No Bull Real Estate, which means, you know, I'm going to tell you the truth, which is obviously he just told us a story, which was. Now, what's this one more about? This is also No Bull, but it's like a second edition.
No, not a second edition. This one, if you're looking to get into real estate at any level, this is the book that you want to start with, or one of the books that you'd want to start with.
Okay.
It basically breaks it down. There's no fluff and stuff in here. It's not like Rich Dad, Poor Dad or some of those other guys out there.
Okay.
This actually
It's
explains things and tells you where to go to do it.
Okay.
This book here is basically, it's your daily dose of No Bull. So it's you read 1 page a day, and it's some type of enlightening or business or faith-based.
So it gives you kind of an uplift as of to move forward and tread softly.
A lot of good business tips in there.
Slowly, make sure you know what you're doing. I want to make an announcement. I'm actually going to be investing with you.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm actually going to, I want to sort of, you know, because I've known you for some time and I know what you do. I know that you're in South Carolina, I'm in Vegas, but it doesn't matter. We've got computers, we've got phones, we've got everything. It's easy to keep in touch now. So that's my announcement.
We actually have clients from Australia, Philippines, Sweden, all over the country, all over the world.
And I know that I've been talking to both of you quite sort of on and off, and I was talking to you about these prefab houses or whatever we call them, which are like, you can buy them for like 160, 200,000, even less than that. And listening today on where the housing market is going, and it's way, way up. People are buying less expensive homes.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're buying homes anywhere from 200. I don't want to say 200 and down, because I don't know how much you can get for 200 and less. Let's say 200 and above. This is what people are less interested in a big home, more interested in a smaller home. Special retirees.
Yes, we've actually are getting ready February 15th, give or take, to launch a whole new housing program for our Chase Signature Homes company. And we do custom homes, which are usually 2,500 square feet and bigger. And we're going to come out with a line of 8 homes that are going to be between 1,350 and 1,550 square feet. And those homes will be available in the Myrtle Beach area, South Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting involved in.
Yes, and
that's
those homes will be
niche.
available. They'll be 3-2s, so 3-bedroom, 2 baths. They'll have granite in the kitchen, carpet the rest of the area, and crown molding. It'll be a nice house. It won't be a cheap one.
And these will not be, I'm not going to ask you a question, these are not going to be rented. These are going to be...
They'll be strictly for sale.
Strictly for sale.
Yeah.
Because some people here in Vegas have built this complex and they've rented everything out. And I'm looking at it and thinking, wow, hang on a second.
Yeah, we're not really interested in getting
renting
into the rental
hard.
business.
Well, certainly not in Vegas, because Vegas is very transit. So renting in Vegas is like like,
Right.
1 minute they're there, next minute they're gone, and they haven't paid the rent.
Yeah, and Myrtle Beach is very similar. Myrtle Beach is kind of like a mini Vegas.
Okay.
Really, it is. And we have a lot of shows there. We have the beach. You guys don't have that, but it's kind of like a mini Vegas. So a lot of our service-oriented people are transient.
Yes.
So it's the same thing. But we, as the Sid Chase Group, we don't recommend people investing into single-family homes as rentals.
No.
So if you're going to do that, getting started, you should do at least a duplex or a 3 or 4.
Yeah. Three.
Definitely
3 or 4
not.
unit.
Yeah, if you're going to do a single-family home, you do it for 1 year and a day, so you get the tax break,
Yes.
and then you go ahead and sell it.
Yes.
But these homes are going to be all for sale. In the Myrtle Beach market, we are so busy. We don't even have inventory right now. We're
That's
as
what
fast
they're
as
saying.
we're
They're
building.
saying that.
Yeah.
But they're also saying there's going to be a bubble.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily.
But I don't think in that area of pricing there will be.
No,
I
and
don't think so.
the bubbles come and bubbles go. There's a bubble in cryptocurrency that just popped.
Oh, my
And
goodness,
So
yes.
you know.
Well, crypto, they just said something about somebody's stolen all this money. There's billions and billions that they can't account for.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, that was on this morning.
Yeah, it was
There's
on this
billions of the money that's just gone somewhere. But
Right.
it's not money. There's nothing exchanged.
Right.
It's all like papers. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but what we're recommending, minus real estate, it's still a good run. Now, real estate markets and every other market runs usually from 8 to 12 years. That's a
Yes.
cycle,
Yes.
right? So we're in year about 3 or so right now. So we believe that favorably, at least another 3-year
Yeah, another
good
3
run,
I think
and
so.
then you start to need to be cautious. So we're out buying developments
That's all,
right
you're
now.
right. That's always. I've been in real estate for years. My husband, James DeRosa, was in real estate, and of course I got a hang of it. And we did it for many. We were married 29 years. I'm now dating myself. I should never have done that. Okay, but real estate. I mean, it has its mountains and its valleys. It goes up and down, and that's what it is. But
Yeah, but what's nice about real estate is you can actually make money when it's down,
Yes,
and you can make money when it's up. So
Yes, you can.
just got to
You're right.
apply the different strategies
Yes.
during the time of the cycle. That's really what it is.
And when you're in real estate, it's always up.
Pretty much,
Yeah, it's
it
always
is.
up.
It's always a good
up.
time.
Always up. Excuse me. That sounded really good, didn't it? How can people get hold of you?
Go ahead.
SidChase.com, and spelled SYD.
SidChase.com.
Yep. Instagram. We're on Instagram. The
Instagram,
Sid Chase
Facebook.
Investment
Yeah,
Group.
Twitter.
YouTube. Yeah, we actually do a live radio show in Myrtle Beach every Sunday morning, but this coming Sunday will be our last show on live radio, and we are actually going to be going on Facebook and YouTube doing shows Tuesdays and Thursdays during the week.
What time on Tuesday?
I believe it's going to be the same time as Ninon's. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, don't you dare.
It can't
Don't
be
you
the same
dare.
time as Ninon's because I actually in my calendar every week I block out that time period so that I can watch
He
your
watches what I'm
show.
doing. He watches
Right.
my show and comments on my show all the time. It's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, no, we'll probably do ours
the
around
morning?
noon or in the
Noon,
morning. So we'll be doing a show. One show will be on real estate, like our radio show is. The other show will be stuff that her and I, as a team,
Yes.
that we'll talk about. And
And I think that's great to talk about a team as a husband and wife really can work together, and it's a matter of little give and take, isn't
Yes.
it? It's a little sort of, I remember when I was married, my husband passed away, but when we were married, it was a lot of give and take. You don't really get into that messy part because it's not worth it.
right.
Right.
And you just do your business.
At this
do what
part
you
in our
need to do.
relationship, it isn't worth.
None of it.
Yeah.
But they've also got another adventure, then we'll close out. You've just bought a boat. You're both going to live on a yacht.
Yes.
They've just both bought a yacht. They're giving all this up and they're living on a yacht. I think that's amazing.
Yes, the boat that we talked with you about, actually the deal fell through, so we're looking at another one. The engine came out and it had a gearbox issue, and the guy wasn't willing. The owner now
Yes.
wasn't willing to fix it at his cost, so I walked away from the deal.
Yeah, sure.
And so we've already found another one, and we're still progressing forward. But yes, we are
So
going to
can
be
you
moving
imagine
on
all
a
your
yacht.
clients and all your partners you can take on a nice little cruise on
That's
your...
right.
Yeah, we're actually considering doing some of the shows right from the boat.
From the absolutely,
Right from the
I
boat.
think, because I was watching a program and it was all about selling these yachts, and I've never really watched a program like that. I didn't realize how beautiful these yachts are. I mean,
yes.
they're just like regular living. Nick, you have a question?
Yeah, I just want to let you know, we got a hello from Poland from Anna. She said great video.
Thanks, Anna.
Anya.
Do you know her?
Anya, yeah.
Anya. Hey, Anya. Hi, Anya. How are you?
She's been with us a long time.
Oh, really?
Long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how lovely. So we're reaching Poland. All right.
Yeah. Hey, just so I'll give
Yes.
you, besides real estate that you want to look in, it's still a good market to get into investing.
Oh, excellent.
The other thing you want to start paying attention to this year, dump cryptocurrency unless you just want to take a major risk. Start buying silver.
Yeah, the silver market. I've always loved the silver
It's starting
market.
to go up again.
Well, how much
it's off
is it
its
now?
bottom.
How much
I
is
believe
17?
it's a little over $17.
Remember, it went up to what, 36?
Actually went to $51,
$51.
pulled back down to around $49, and that's when we started selling.
Yeah.
We had been buying it since it was $5 and $6.
Yeah, I remember when you're talking
Yeah.
about the 70s.
Yeah,
You're talking about way back there. Ding ding.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What's that Shania Twain song? Cha-ching? Yeah. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching, I love it. I love it.
Yep.
I love it. But anyway, but what you're doing is absolutely wonderful. And what I do like is you do stick to one thing. Mm-hmm. You know, you're sticking to real estate and doing extremely well. So if you want to become a partner, it's very easy. It's very simple. I've known both of them for 6-7 years now, and amazing people, because it's hard to find somebody to invest in something you don't know, but to trust them with your money.
Right, and the people that we're looking for, anybody can invest with us. Not anybody, but
No, not
pretty
anybody
much,
can.
but
Believe me, not anybody can.
we're looking for that professional person.
Yes.
So the person who's out doing his or her thing, making
Yes.
their own income, doing their thing,
Yes.
and they have all the other stuff lined up: a Roth IRA, savings, emergency fund.
Yes.
All of that stuff is done, and they have this extra cash,
Yes.
and they want to put it somewhere. We're the people that you'd like to put it with. Come and talk to us. We'll be happy to sit down and
I'm doing it.
and chat with you.
It's so lovely to have you on our show, Julie. Isn't she an
you.
amazing woman?
you.
Should be more women like this around. There probably are. We just don't meet them because they're quiet and they're being housewives and they're also involved in the business. And as I said, a woman said we're now having a voice out there. And I said, well, we've always had a voice out there.
Yeah.
Then the difference is we now have a different voice.
That's right.
We had the voice as of being the family, keeping the home together and everything else. And now we have the business side of us.
Right.
So that it's just we haven't lost anything. We've just changed gears. Women always change gears anyway, so it's nothing unusual.
And I like to add to that I know your husband's not around anymore,
No, he
but I'll
passed away.
speak for him and say that without Ninon, he probably would have got where he was today, because you're the glue there, just like she is the glue for me. And there's
How
a lot
did you know that?
There's a lot of other women out there that you got it up here. Just say something to the man and tell him, jump in and start helping, and he'll see it.
And I think if you get that, there'll be less divorces and less things, and help
Yes.
each other.
Yeah.
Because it's funny because, and there's one last thing, I promise I'll close down.
Yeah.
Because we've got one more guest. Is that I think once you get that sort of niche together, sort of trusting each other and understanding each other, there's nothing better than a husband and wife team.
Yeah.
Because there's such a bond there and there's such a trust there. And I think when you get away from that, you really don't have too much, but when you keep having that bond and that trust, it's the most amazing what you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So real quick, I know we bought some new developments this year, so we'll be building a whole bunch of new homes. We're also in our fund we're going to be doing residential and commercial assisted living. We believe that's what the future is, and that's where
It's
we're
funny you should say
most
that,
of our-
because in Carson City in California, I nearly bought a complex there myself, and it was going to be partly commercial and then also residential living. And the reason was, I said, because if I get the older people, they don't want to be running around all over the place buying things and I was going to have it all together. 'Cause in England, we have a lot of apartments, flats, but apartments on top and the commercial down
Commercials on the
below.
building.
And we have that all the time.
Yeah, we have that in Myrtle Beach, actually.
You have that in
Yeah,
Myrtle
it's
Beach
very
now,
common
and
there.
it's
Very
very. But
common.
I think it's great to do the commercial and also the residential all in one. I think it's a great idea. They've got it down here up at Green Valley, I believe. They have the same thing up there.
Right.
Green Valley, they have in Vegas. They have that going on.
Yeah.
Well, that's been very exciting, talking all about real estate and talking about money, which is the green stuff, honey. But also enjoying life as you go up that ladder, enjoying each other, enjoying the family, enjoying your children. I mean, look what you've accomplished. They've accomplished so much. Not only that, they write books. You have the whole thing put together.
Yes,
Isn't that
we try
amazing?
to, at least.
Well, they've done extremely well. Thank you both for coming
You're
on.
welcome.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
very
us.
much. We'll be right back. We have one more guest.